must understand that at every point in time we have an issue or we don't understand an issue, we should endeavor to engage. What I sit saying, if you stand on the tree, you will not see. So it's important. There is no reason why anyone will be boastful. No reason. No reason. What are we actually? What do we think we really know? When there's still so much to learn. This is a growing space. When did it start? Right? It started long before now, but it didn't start in your eyes now. Right? The space of cryptocurrency actually started long before now. It came from the principles of the Keynesian theory, right up to Joseph Schumpeter in 1950. Then Friedrich von Hayek in 1975, where it was nicknamed freedom money, up to the point of Satoshi Nakamoto. If you know, you know. Right? So not come at the edge on top. So you just learned yesterday after you were born and you now think you know better. Wow. So I'm here to let you know that we are together in this business. Yeah. It is by agreement we will refine the law. Yeah. It is by agreement we will refine the principles. It is by argument we will make what we make the way it should be made. It is not by thinking that I know better. No. If you have a superior position or proposition, yes, we'll look at it together. Agree to what it is for better understanding and national growth. Today, Ghana has just issued a law, right? Just yesterday. And everybody said, hey, we did it before them. Yes. And do you know if we are part of those that did it for them? Don't know. Today, I'm working with Pakistan. They are asking us, can you tell us how you are doing what you are doing? And we are working with other jurisdictions. If we decided to follow the US model, we have not done anything wrong. You must follow a model. You must follow a stance. You cannot say you want to reinvent the wheel. If there are superior arguments to you not following that model, then bring the argument out. Rather than saying, why should we follow US model? What's your business? What's your own model? What did you create? So it is very clear, and I'm emphasizing this. In the year 2026, we should be more accommodating, we should be more civil. More importantly, civility is very, very critical. Because if you are not civil, your impression people have about us in this space will not be good. And that is very critical. As we move forward, our civil nature allows people to listen to us. Our civil nature allows people to understand us. Our civil nature allows people to say, okay, maybe he really has a sense. Imagine if you go and meet your father and you want to argue a point. The first thing you tell him is that you're a stupid man, Lola. What will he do? He'll walk you out. And you probably have something important to say. But, certainly won't be that. So the framework designates the SEC as this, and I've just shared that. Our mandate is to enable innovation through trust, not to stifle it. That's our mandate. Regulation is not a brake. It is a guardrail. It allows innovation to move fast and safely while helping investors distinguish legitimate ventures from scams. From framework to implementation, we have now moved decisively from policy to action. Of course, we have done first round of approval in principles. And we are attempting to do the second round. However, we've had some little challenges but we'll solve it. We have done everything that we needed to do at the SEC, but we can't do it alone. We must carry everybody along. And the reason is very simple. The reason is so that we can all be accepted generally. If we do it alone, the global acceptance and recognition will not be strong. So unlike the first one that we did people, the second one, we needed to make sure that everyone that is involved is carried along. The Central Bank of Nigeria, the National Revenue Service, the CAC, the ONSA, everybody that needs to be carried along. We want to agree in one breath that this is good for our national economic security. That is why the delay. But by the grace of God, we believe we are getting near to having that unanimity of purpose in making sure we move faster than we are today. So the signals then, and this actually signals serious market participants value clarity and regulatory certainty. Of course, a very recent issue is around our minimum capital. And it is clear, the bashing I have received, if only you can see my body, you will pity for me. But why is that bashing? The bashing is coming from a point of lack of understanding what minimum capital means. Because if we understand it, we wouldn't say the kind of things, some very acidic thoughts that come out of space. Minimum capital is your money. It doesn't come to the SEC. We are saying be strong to stand and not be big upstairs and have wobbling feet. Business. Every investor should be confident in coming to your business to do business with you because they know that you have an insurance. Your insurance is your capital. That if anything goes wrong, there is somewhere we can go to say, okay, let's take care of that has gone wrong. None of this money comes to the SEC. A dime. We are saying, come together. For we know that divided we fall, united we stand. That's all minimum capital is speaking to. We are telling you, get all of the things you need to get to run the business you need to run. Even if the software, is it cheap? Is it cheap? We're saying you cannot be a fly-by-night investor or proprietor or entrepreneur or an exchange, whatever. That's what we say. Chain analysis is doing this. I know how expensive they are. Yes. If you don't have the capacity, will you be able to engage them? And if you cannot engage all of these people, how are you going to provide good service? This is the essence of minimum capital. Somebody will come and say, oh, you want to stiffen it. Who said so? And I say, everybody wants to be managing director. Why can't you combine yourself as a group? If you all have small monies to form a stronger team, to manage the system, protect investors, and grow your business, and do bigger ticket, and reach out to more people. If everybody combines 10 million together, how much does it give you? If you all decide to combine 100 million together, it gives you 1 billion. Why can't 20 people own a business? Why? Why must it be one person that wants to own a business with small money? Then what will happen? There will be no accountability and there will be no governance. If most of you are together, you have a structure, you have accountability, you have governance, and you will check each other. This is what business is all about. This is critical, and I hope and pray you all understand. So this ensures operators have the financial strength, governance, and risk management capacity to protect investors, withstand volatility, and preserve systemic stability. As industry stakeholders have noted, given the scale and risk involved, this requirement is just okay. For smaller innovators, the path remains open through strategic measures, partnerships, and scaling. Their identity imperative. It is important that we know, as the tax people have said, that all crypto platforms must collect and verify tax identification numbers, collect and verify national identification numbers, report transactions, data to relevant authorities. This aligns clearly with global standards as the OECD Crypto Asset Reporting Framework. The objective is simple: to end the dangerous myths of anonymity in financial transactions, enforce tax compliance, and empower law enforcement to follow the money when crime occurs. We want to make sure that from 2026, people will not see crypto as the next of kin to crime and financial and money laundering. Because it spoils our image. It spoils the good business, the value behind cryptocurrency and everything around the digital space. We must clean it ourselves. We must stand out to say that is not what it is. We must convince people that this is a legitimate business, and indeed it is the future of money. The EFCC, Nigerian Police, and DSS serve as frontline defenders. Currently, 79 suspected Ponzi schemes are under investigation from us. NFIU and NRS are central to tracking illicit financial flows. And of course, the new TIN and NIM framework enables seamless data sharing and accountability. Collaboration with the Central Bank of Nigeria remains critical. While the SEC requires regulated digital assets, the CBN oversees payment systems. There is no fight between us. All that happens is collaboration, confidence, and you must understand, some institutions learn faster than others. So, you have to give space and time. I lead the SEC. This is my space. This is my interest. Hence, you see me running faster than my legs can carry me. That may not be the same for others, but does not mean they don't have your interest at heart. But we will try as much as possible. It is my responsibility as a regulator and as a government institution to continue to collaborate, educate, and convince every other person who has not yet entered into our bracket on the value and importance of this space. What's our vision for 2026 and beyond? Building Nigeria's digital economy. Regulation is not the destination. It is only the foundation. From this foundation, Nigeria is building a thriving, inclusive, and innovative digital economy. Evidenced by fintech leadership, of course, with so many unicorns rising up every day, and much more that I see that will rise up even in the future. Infrastructure transformations and sovereign innovation. Development of Nigeria's indigenous blockchain platform by NIPDA, ensuring data sovereignty and national security. Real-world asset tokenization. A lot of us still making a lot of noise about it without actually doing anything about it. I enjoin you all to begin to walk the talk and to change the landscape. Of course, we're changing the narrative. Tokenizing agriculture, real estate, minerals, name it, and intellectual property to unlock capital, democratize investment, and create wealth at scale. But finally, it is important that I conclude with a three-part compact, which is to industry innovators, embrace regulatory clarity. See compliance not as a cost, but as a competitive edge, a badge of trust that attracts serious investment and loyal users. Build here, build transparently, and also build for Nigeria. And indeed, to regulators and enforcers, deepen collaboration, share intelligence seamlessly, present a united, sophisticated front against bad actors. Our unity, indeed, is our greatest strength. And to the Nigerian people, particularly our youth, your energy powers this revolution. And it is important that you now partner with us. Use only licensed platforms, report suspicious schemes, pay your taxes. I'm sure my friend Zach will be very happy to hear this. NRS, please tell Zach that I said this on his behalf. You are the ultimate beneficiaries and guardians of this new economy. And indeed, without you, we can do nothing. The story of Nigeria's blockchain industry will not be written by regulators alone, or technologists alone, or law enforcement alone. It will be co-authored by all of us working in concert. And I believe that when the book is published, all of our names will be written out there as co-authors. Let us therefore move forward, not with fear, but with foresight, not with restriction, but with responsibility. Together, let us build a digital Nigeria that is secure, prosperous, and inclusive. Indeed, a model for Africa and the world. Thank you very much.